Wow, you must be high, you walk for money. Take his face, they cannot stop me. Full of thirst, catch your body, body, full of truth, ain't no sorry, drop it. What's up, fresh is our turn, baby.
Ain't got no, but I stay. I can't pay my friend, all my money's spent, but that's okay, cause I still fly. Gotta go to the day, but that's alright, cause I'm alright. Got everything. Da, 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 da. Baby girl, let's ride.
They go straight to the mall and tell out the inside. Proud of Gucci, pulling leather, Gucci sweater, 20 inches pop my feather, the Birdman, yeah, I fly any weather. Alligator suits with a head in the inside, smile on the dash, G-Wagon, so fly. Number one, I'm tangled and twisted when it comes to this cause. I am that nigga, the Gucci with the magic interior. Three-wheel ride with the tie in the middle. It's fresh and summer, and we like brothers. We shine like paint, daddy. It's our summer.
Ain't got no job, but I didn't even turn the shit on. Fucking kidding me?
With your baby mama players where you can find me. Pushing through the parking lot of 24. Cadillac Escalade with the chromed out nose. With the navigation. Girl, I gotta be next to you. Girl, I gotta be next to you. I'm waiting, anticipating, my time. Cause I gotta be next to you. And I'm wanting, cause you got me, boy, you got me. Cause I gotta be next to you. Hey, baby, you on my mind. Don't be spending time with me. I gotta be next to you. I ain't tripping about the line. But when I'm with my shouters, she keep my mind right. When we up in the mall, she feel a shopping bag. She love to pop the tag, she love to try the jag. Whenever we alone, she throw away my bone. Cause she don't want no interruption while we going strong. My baby don't be on that bullshit. My baby know I keep the bullshit. Let's bounce tonight. And if they don't let us into the front, we'll come to the side. Cause I don't ever wanna leave the game without at least saying goodbye. So I'ma keep on the left, I'ma keep on the right, straight one last time. Get your ass up for the doctor. One more time, get your ass up for the doctor. Come on now, here we go. Cliffhanger, it's another club. Hanging on that seat, get on down. So if you lose, I win. About to show these knuckleheads how to do this here. Ooh yeah, new year, next phase begin. Look who's got you going crazy. Yeah. Fuck your love, fuck it, I don't want none of it.
Fuck you,
Fuck it,
I don't want none of it. Fuck fuck you. I don't need your love. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but who needs love?
I ain't never changed shit. Still the same, I never changed, bitch. I've been rolling around with the same clique.
I've been rolling around with the gang, bitch. Fuck your starting who you came with. In a foreign car, switching lanes quick, and I'm destined for this fucking greatness. And I don't got time for a bitch that's gonna slow a nigga like me down. Is that her face? Motherfucking cash nigga, I'm a fucking cash cow. Yeah, starting at a motherfucking day, bitch. Spend 100 on a ring and a pathetic wrist. And a chopper on my head, but I'm mad, bitch. Go. Don't fuck with me, don't say that. That bullshit, shorty, save that. I knew shorty since way back. Way back when I was eating it up, eating it up. Eating it up, beating it up, feasting it up, living it up, living it up. We did it, yeah, we did it, yeah. Ay. Still the same though, still the same hoe. Fuck you, fuck you, I don't wanna be. Fuck you, just fuck it, I don't wanna be. Fuck you, I don't need your love. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but who needs love?
I ain't never changed shit. Still the same, I never changed, bitch. I've been rolling around with the same clique.
I've been rolling around with the gang, bitch.
Fuck you, buddy, who you came with? In a foreign car, switching lanes quick. And I'm destined for this fucking greatness.
I don't even know what team to pick, man, or who to play against. Shorty don't go running out on me, yeah. And Tom Brady, I'll be against Tom Brady. Don't worry about what I said. Get that shit out your head. Leave that shit. Don't let it get to your head. They just forget what I said. You just forget about.
Take it back to level.
Cause I'm so sick of love songs. I'm so tired of love songs.
I'm so sick of love songs. Trying to remember how story I be.
I said until the end.
Yeah.
Cry me a river, flow right to the end.
Your voice to me, so you remember.
It could have been love, I don't know. Yeah, hop in my car, baby, we can go.
We have a lot of time. I know you know, yeah. Shorty, you just forget about what I said. Take it back to live without what I said.
Cause I'm so sick of love songs, I'm so tired of love songs, I'm so sick of love songs.
Don't worry about what I said.
Get that shit out your head. No way I meant that shit. Don't let it get to your head. They just forget what I said. It's kind of weird that J-Rod dude stops by all the time. It's fucking weird.
Get money, bitch.
That guy J-Rock was the sex offender that I kicked out of here like a year ago. That guy was subscribed here a year ago, that J-Rock cultivation. He started saying how he wanted to like do shit to women, like force it on him. Like started talking about stuff like that, and I just kicked him out of my chat. And he never came back.
right there, right there.
Some widows out
Nobody
here,
can
man.
compare, can compare.
You just talk about like raping a female on YouTube.
You're mine, all of mine. Calling and rolling all the time. Falling in love with it all ain't right. Crawling in my arms when you cry. I wanna love, I wanna fuck with you. Shawty keep my love, shawty keep my love with you. Wanna let them stuck, I know that I'm stuck with you. Yeah, I wish that you would love me.
I wish that you would love me more.
Nobody else does me.
Like shorty, what you asking for?
Love is right here. Like shawty, what you looking for? Yeah, yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. Shorty,
Right there, right there. Nobody can compare, can compare. I know it ain't fair, ain't fair.
You deserve it. You deserve all that shit. You deserve it. Everywhere I go, bitch, I'm on my shit. 100 rats on my fit. 100 rats on my bitch. You're beautiful, baby, blow me a kiss. Shorty right there.
Shorty right there, motherfucking weed. Shorty right there,
Shorty right there, right there. Shorty right there, right there. Yeah. Shorty right there, right there. Shorty right there, right there. Shorty right there, right there. Shorty right. Shorty right there, right there. Shorty right there, right there. Give me on, kitty. Give me on, kitty. Not right now. Ain't got no snaps for you right now. Not now. Right now. You beautiful, baby, blow me a kiss.
Finna pull up in the coupe. Could've cashed out, but I really, mommy don't know. Look, we the young niggas who trend. Snotty knows all of my business. Came in this bitch with your man. Finna leave out with the realest. I say nigga, she ain't even know. Had to show her mama it's a difference. Got her on the plane, now she tripping. Sent a couple racks on the bag. Had to take her out, show her how young nigga really living. Yeah, she deserved it. Mommy ain't perfect, but she put in work in this time that she earned. You been fucking with them lanes, let me help upgrade you. It's time to turn the page, I can put you on some things. I'm a fly young nigga, need a fly young bitch. You been through some things, I've been through a little shit. So with the pain that I try to cover up, cause I put it in my cup just to deal with this shit. Yeah. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah. Everyone know that you on my shit.
100 rats on my bitch.
100 racks on my bitch.
You beautiful, baby, blow me a kiss.
Shut it right there. Shut it right there. Motherfucking weed. Shut it right there.
Shut it right there, shut it right there, yeah. Shut it right there. I don't feel too well. Bobby on me sick, it don't feel too well. The gang throwing up, we don't feel too well.
Is Madden football on EA Sports.
Mama hit my phone, say she I don't feel too well. Pneumonia in my nails. I drip in Chanel. On the dog, you get a rail. Beat the pussy to the scale.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance.
Everyone for themselves. Man, this world so cold. And my so cold.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Swap my control up real quick. Hold up. I ain't using this garbage. I learned my lesson before. I actually need to buy another one. It's fucking, I already got two. I'm thinking about getting a next generation Xbox. PlayStation ain't out. It's not around. I think I gotta go to Xbox soon. Just so I can get the new Madden. And other shit too, but Madden's kind of wild.
Unexpected AFC title and led the team to their third Super Bowl ever. And he had been less than 2 minutes away from winning it.
What the fuck was that, bro? You can shove my dude off. All my dogs rich as hell, yeah. Flip the bitches in the mail, yeah. Flip the bitches off the scale, yeah. Made a million screaming hell, yeah.
Play call you realize is not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run.
Damn, this fucking bomb shot. One second. Too much resin. Too much resin. I'm smoking some homegrown tangerine dream that a boy Hydro gave me a couple years back. Like a year and change, year and a half, year, something like that. I don't feel too well. Get this motherfucker, get this motherfucker. Dude, that guy's... Damn.
And now it's third down. This
That's crazy.
Looking for an early stop. This is third
I guess Denver just has slow people.
Now Burrow.
Oh, that was me too, bro. It didn't even give me that, but that was me.
Carlton Davis picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception. Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out.
5,300 yards. That's crazy.
Give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
That's fucking insane, man. For an old man.
I can't sleep. Oh, I can't eat. I can't breathe. Oh, I can't see. I can't breathe. So after the INT, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one.
I've never played as Tom Brady. Oh no, I think I tried him once. I think I tried Tom Brady once. I'm not a huge fan of Brady. And anyway, I ain't gonna lie though, he is good. Anyone says he ain't good, they just fucking get something.
They'll look to throw.
Right.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
I wouldn't even go as far as calling him a dope, but...
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Again, it's Brady.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the
Brady,
play
man, it's kind
successful.
of
That
slow.
time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Brady. He's going to have to gauge. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
The first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Fournette.
Man,
Quickly here. He can finally do about the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll go with a big bank throw, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description
Let's
right
go,
there,
Brady.
right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0.
Let's go, Brady.
Out is the
All right, I need
kickoff
to get
unit
that ball
as they
back
run
and
up
keep
and
it.
send this one away. And this take it in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And you know I'm motherfucking poppin' silly, pop a Philly, pop a nigga head like a monster silly. I'm a villain, really don't show no pity. I'm hot to ditty to these bitches, bitch. We got London on the train.
Trying to shake off the interception.
She don't know what she wants to eat.
But he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I got my time, she don't know the guy looking in your life. I know she living funny, dying funny. I put that pussy with no boat, jumping on the neck.
Wow.
Just like a cut, I'm soaking cut the neck. You know I'm pulling up the rest of it. I never screwed on no notes with the rule on it. Now I'm gonna give you a cup there.
Oh, stupid boy.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I'm sitting sad and pussy like a wood on you. Goddamn, I'm sorry, bitch. I know you accept my apology. I know that that's fat, I'm a bottom, please. I need a deep dope, baby, swallow me. I don't go around, baby, follow me. I only eat good, so wallow me. Wish you would be a gun, like call it. She never say she's all of me. I can run out there with the
On
slang.
1st and 10, here's Brady.
Can't you with a police
They
can?
go down. They
I tried.
Head by your face.
work to be done
When he
here on
out of
2nd
that,
and
take
16
no
after the
place.
sack.
I can see it on her face and she knew where she was, she was. I remember you in that
Play fake. Brady.
so baby, they
Oh,
said,
it's Chris Godwin.
I tie my tie, she knows on the guy.
I look you in your eye, tell you that I know she heard. No, these ain't no girl that know she
On
heard.
3rd down, Fournette.
Yeah, my mama said that she had
Power his
purpose.
way forward, but I don't think get there. Loss of a yard and it brings in 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to break
Damn,
down.
my
But they're doing a
brother,
nice
I
job
got
of
my
stopping his
heart.
progress.
I don't know
And now
why,
looking to
but
get
I
back to
don't
the line of
know.
scrimmage.
That's a brick, bro.
And that is no good.
Fucking
And
old
this is
man.
a one-touchdown game.
Yeah,
After
she
one,
know what to
7-0.
do.
Oh, they kind of stole the game out. That's fucking trash, man. Come on.
The Bengals drive about to
Come
get
on,
going.
folks, man.
And it's been a bit of a struggle for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Maybe actually start him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the jet sweep, here's Chase. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a finish with 3rd down looming.
No, these ain't no drugs, I don't spread. Yeah, my mama said it, she said that.
Burrow with 3rd down. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now the Bucs decided to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
Almost
here
had that
in the
drive,
2nd
too.
quarter. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
We got London.
And the catch made. It's to Burrow.
I got a feeling.
Midfield before going
All
out.
they need is a little trap. No
All
one
that
I
practice
fear.
time came to fruition.
My bitch had tattoos in Paris.
My bitch had tattoos in Paris.
OTA's minicamp back in just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the information.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Burning the clock. That's all it is.
On the play, and now
No,
they're
he
going
didn't.
for 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Gonna pay my
To
dues.
try to pick it up. And
I
that
like
one
it,
going nowhere from the start.
I like it.
As goes backwards.
I wish this
Wants him to go ahead and use this.
None of them chill his head.
That's
I don't
the
like
second,
it.
so they'll have 1 remaining.
Nobody
Here in the 2nd
plays
quarter. We'll be right back.
Been on some play, bitch.
Down comes the left-footed
Anybody's on my Michigan. Put my whole Fernandez spot, you know she listening. And I might be in some trouble if she listening. I might get a bitch a band to the Lakers thing. I done ice out the go road.
Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And they have to feel like they missed on opportunity for points last
She
night.
took on my pick on the plane and I just call her hey.
I just went hunting. I put me a rabbit. I picked out the carrot. Picked out the kid. I'm just trying to smoke. I need some more rock out of Cali.
Anything inside
I got
40.
her like this. She keeps thinking, but I'm sorry. I'm talking about don't play with them. She played on my stay with them. Stack it up like a lemon. Mama said you can live with them. Got some hoes you can stay with them. You know that we players will pay them. She can't be my wife, I can't lay them. That means I'm like I'm racist now. Ride through the city on the tenant, AC blast. I got bitches wanna fuck me.
So no wrong.
Fuck me, baby. I got cash in my pants. I got cash on the ass. Baby, bitches glass. My diamonds look like glass.
I don't wanna fuck her, but she play my
Games in the NBA. Monday morning, got a dentist appointment, little bitch. You can check out the dentist place. I got some luxury, baby. I got some water. This shit.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Play, I'ma send her the meeting, make a dick.
So the completion
Anything.
for 6
I'm trying to
yards.
end up flipping, nigga.
Bring up
Yeah, you
second
better start
down.
tripping, nigga.
2
How you
minutes
work
on the
when I kill
clock,
a nigga?
second quarter.
We know you phone with no
7-0
silly
ball
nigga.
game.
I think I need help with my kid, nigga. No cap, but you know I'm just kidding with you. I hate this shit, but I silly nigga. I'm hot like a pound of skillet.
2nd and 4.
She took on that dick on the plane and I take her ahead. I just went hunting, I found me a rabbit, I picked out the carrot. I'm just trying to smoke a bitch, I need someone rock out of Cali. I got a white bitch, she give me that bucket, but I'm the salary. I feel about to play with her. She bet I might stay with her. Stack it up like a Lego, yeah.
They'll keep
From
leaning
a
on
side,
the
you
line,
can live with
back to the
them. We got some
ground.
hoes, you can stay with them. You know that the players will play them. She can't be my wife, I can't lay them.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Fournette. And a short gain there down the 37-yard line.
I'm
They're going to hurry back to the
not
line
talking
now.
shit, but I'm ready to shoot some friends. If you think he gonna see me, I'm a sinner. I'm just spread up good. I got some birds like a hoodie. My outfit I dated is Gucci though. I'm a pussy or
6
angel.
yards, and they do
My man with a
convert
motherfucking Gucci coat. I'm talking to that bitch that Gucci though. Tell her that Gucci though. Diamond specifically. Hey, the whole other you should get down with the shine shit. Tonight I'm about to eat that my mind shit. My credit good, don't even shit. Oh, I just started living line shit. That petty think he just start trying shit. If you need help, you can a bitch. And neither was Cypher for fire.
Motherfuckers on fire.
She got no planning that Jack on I just went honey in the pocket, your baby, and I picked out the carrot. Other side smoking, crazy, I need someone who got a carrot. I got a white bitch, she give me that bacon, but her name is salad. I play with them.
Come on, bro. I'm bowling the shit out of that.
I'm a side, you can live with them.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. They just want me to fucking run the ball.
She can't be my wife, I can't lay with them. That means I'm black like a racist now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 35
we got London on the track. I'm a pull up on a nigga, bitch. I'm a bitch, Wilson. I got 20 chains on me, they gon' chill just like some deal. Get the number. They get
Tell me they're just fucking pass. Give me some dogs.
Opportunities the rest of the game. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow able to find Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 2nd and inches, Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They're going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They've not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I don't play on offense, but on
after the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Passing here, Joe Burrow. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon showcasing the pass rush. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
57, Mike, 57. Regular. Let's see what you got.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw again on second down. Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A handoff to Fournette. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Fournette, a first down carry. And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Fournette. 62 yards on the ground for him so far. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8, leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They'll run with Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now Fournette, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Wait 10, wait 20. I got him. Hey, 166.
They'll run for it with Fournette. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Coming to you, coming to you. Shadow.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's get it together, defense.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ozzy. Hey, gold 66.
Here's Fournette. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Brady will look to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 16, 1:08 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Burrow, and that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Complete to Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady.
For 1 month, many people thought they'd seen the end of the greatest quarterback career in league history. Of course, there were others who expected Tom Brady to come back, and he did so 40 days later for a 23rd NFL season. Leading the league in completions, yards, and touchdowns at age 44, he showed that he's as good as ever. But of course, losing in the divisional round, not the way he wanted to go out in his final game. For TB12, it's Lombardi trophies or bust.
First play, first pass for Brady. Over the middle to Evans. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing now is Brady. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Fournette. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Evans, fast footwork, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Fournette. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Well, we get a first look at this Patriots offense and, of course, leading them for his second season. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Alabama, Mac Jones.
I think we'll all remember 2021 as a banner quarterback draft, and we saw 5 taken in the first round. It was actually the 5th of those 5, Mac Jones, who was the runner-up in the Rookie of the Year voting with the 5th most yards by a rookie in league history. The Patriots, they have to be dancing in the streets with the idea that this guy is going to be their quarterback for about the next 10 years.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
What we got? Hey, check Mike 45.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Throwing, Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 5 now. Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 21 yards for Damian Harris. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Open man is Brady downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
9 seasons in the NFL, and Cameron Brate just keeps sticking around to make plays like that. Undrafted out of Harvard back in 2014, he has certainly outlasted many other tight ends since that time. He's a quarterback's best friend, and he's more than earned a run as Tampa Bay's starter.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Brady going to throw. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, and this is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Fournette running out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
the gut, Fournette. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Brady. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Brady. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Brady. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Julio Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point try now for Succop. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Now Jones. Throwing on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Jones throw here taken in by Parker. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
From the 40 now on second down. Jones, and he's got some space here. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Suck up for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England's offense set to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Jones, another shot here after the pick six. And right side, Henry's got it. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jones. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. This is taken at the 15. Dances by him. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. On 1st down, Brady over the middle here to Rudolph. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Brady to Gage for a Tampa first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference, as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. With the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
New England has found its lead running back, and it's Damian Harris. The Alabama man tied for second in the league with 15 rushing touchdowns and was a game short of 1,000 yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. Joe Tryon there to make the tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he finds Parker here, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 34-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Jones.
Let's go, team. Big series.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harris. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. This one swung out to Montgomery. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Folk's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. To throw, it's Brady. Evans has it left side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Brady. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Brady now on first down. He completes it to Evans. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Here's Bernard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 18 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Jones hit and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Fournette again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The Bucks on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucks are able to strike for 6. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they open the lead up now to 25. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Jones now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Oh, you know that did not feel good. Vita Vea with the sack there. And we know he's a big-time presence on the defensive line, especially against the run. But he'll surprise you with his quickness and his upfield agility in order to get to the quarterback. If you're blocking him, it's going to be a long afternoon or evening, a tough proposition.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Right there.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out come the Bucs now. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll begin here with Bernard. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
That's at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, this is the National Football League. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Leading the Packers offense out here, the same man who has been doing so since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
Even as he nears age 40, Aaron Rodgers' game isn't taking a single backward step. He became only the 4th player to win back-to-back MVP awards and led Green Bay to its 3rd straight 13-win season. He avoids turnovers better than anyone in football at the quarterback position. And Green Bay, they are always a front runner with him under center.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
A first down catch for Allen Lazard, who's turned out to be a personal favorite of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's carved out a nice role in this Packers receiver rotation.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Rodgers now to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think,
mean by that?
he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. Not much. He's taken down at the 40. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their 38. To throw is Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
That's track. Mike 7. Mike 7. You like to get tired of seeing me.
Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. it just never materialized.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Now he's forced out right. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Dillon. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Pushes past him. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He finds his receiver, Watson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. A check down here to Jones. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Now he's flushed out left. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Again, it'll be Dillon. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Rodgers going to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll go with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. That's a tale of 2 drives right there, CD. The other guys go for it on 4th and turn the ball over on downs. Yet we see the same situation the other way. This time 4th and goal yields a touchdown run.
And Brandon, as much basketball as you do, you know oftentimes teams point to the guy who gave the assist on a basket. This offense ought to turn and point to their defense for giving them that opportunity with their 4th down stop to set this one up for a touchdown.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Play action. Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Fourth down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field.